Good day! Teacher Elo here.
Today, you're going to describe the appearance of mixtures formed from the combination of solid and solid, solid and liquid, solid and gas. But before that, let's play a game. This is a find the lie game. So, it is like a true or false game. Just find the lie. Kindly read. So, what is your answer? Alright, letter C. It is because everything around us is made up of matter. Next, kindly read. Find the lie. A, B, or C. So, what is your answer? Alright, the answer is letter A. It is because the atom is composed of smaller particles, electron, proton, and neutron. Next, find the lie. A, B, or C. What is your answer? Alright, letter B. Molecules in gas are too far from each other. That's the correct answer. Alright, so did you get a perfect score? Very good. If not, that is still okay. Better luck next time. Don't worry because we will still have many more activities later. So the game a while ago talks about matter. But what is matter? Yes, matter is made up of particles. It exists in three states, namely solid, liquid, and gas. In a solid state, the particles of matter are very close to each other, so the particles hold each other very tightly, meaning there is a strong force of attraction between them. As a result, solids have a definite shape and volume. And what can you say about liquid? In a liquid state, the particles are much farther apart than the particles in solid. And so, the phase of attraction is weaker than in solids. Therefore, liquids have a definite volume but do not have a definite shape. Remember that they take up the space of the container in which they are kept. Now, look at gas. In gas, the particles are very far away from each other and so the force of attraction between particles of matter in gases is very weak. Thus, gases have neither a definite shape or volume. It can fill the entire space or volume of container. Here are some examples of solid, liquid, and gas. Take a look at this because later on, we will talk more about it. So we have solid, liquid, and gas. Now, what are these? Do you have any idea what are these? Yes, all of these are matter. This one is a gold bar and coins. The second one is copper wire. The third one is a silver ring. These are the best examples of substances. So if you cut a portion of silver into smaller pieces until you would come to the smallest part, this cannot be subdivided. This smallest particle of matter that cannot be subdivided is what we call the atom. Do you still remember what atom is? Very good. So when atoms combine, they form a molecule. So matter can be classified as pure substance. It is made up of one or more kinds of atom. This can be divided into elements and compounds. The arrangement of elements is found in the periodic table, which are written in symbols like gold, iron, copper, or silver. Compound, on the other hand, is made up of different kinds of atoms which are chemically combined. Chemically combined means when elements are combined, elements lose their own identity and characteristics, and then the new substance is formed. How is that possible? Best example of that is the element hydrogen combined with element oxygen. They are combined to form water. Yes, water is what we call H2O. There are two hydrogen and one oxygen. Matter can also be classified as mixture. Mixtures are physical combinations of pure substances that have no definite or constant composition. Mixtures consist of two or more substances that are physically combined. If you combine them, they can still be separated. Now, you'll discover more about mixtures in this task. Your first task is to describe what happens to the solid materials when mixed with other solid materials. So these are the materials for the activity. Rice grains and corn bits, creamer and coffee, rock salt and pepper, iodized salt and white sugar, staple wire and thumbtacks, betchin or monosodium glutamate and iodized salt, flour and face powder. Safety reminder, be careful in handling sharp or pointed objects. Remember, safety first. So, for our first material, mix rice grains and corn bits. Next, creamer and coffee. Mix them well. Third, rock salt and pepper. Then white sugar and monosodium glutamate. Now, staple wire and thumbtacks. Next, iodine salt and monosodium glutamate. And last, flour and face powder. So now, you are ready to answer this. So what happened to solid materials when mixed with other solid materials? Describe its appearance by completing this table. Kindly write down your observations and then complete the table here. Which pair of materials can still be distinguished after mixing or combining them? Then, which pair of materials cannot be distinguished after mixing or combining them? I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, so what happened? So, here are the answers. So, which pair of materials can still be distinguished after mixing or combining them? We have Ryan's grains and corn grits, instant coffee and creamer, rock salt and pepper, thumbtacks and staple wires. Now, which pair of materials cannot be distinguished after mixing or combining them? We have white sugar and iodine salt and monosodium glutamate, flour and face powder, and We can also add here white sugar and monosodium glutamate. Alright? Did you get a perfect score? So, I knew that you did well, so very good because you just have finished the solid and solid mixture. Now, let's have a solid and gas mixture. Alright, so is this possible? What do you think? Well, it's for you to find out. Kindly watch this video. Alright, so what happened when I lit the paper? Alright, very good. There is a smoke. And what kind of mixture is a smoke? Yes, it is a mixture that can be distinguished because the smoke can be filtered out of the air. So, what you just have watched is an example of solid and gas mixture. It is a mixture of the ash, soot, and air. Again, it is the mixture of the ash, soot, and air. It is also a mixture that can be distinguished because smoke can be filtered out of the air. Now, it's time for you to do the mystery combination. So, kindly prepare the materials. Coffee powder, glasses, at least 3 pieces, mud, salt, stirrer, and water. So, your setup can be like this. So, salt for the mixture A, coffee for the mixture B, mud for the mixture C. Of course, you're going to prepare 3 half-filled glasses of water. Alright, so if you're having a hard time, you can watch this short video. So prepare 3 half-filled glasses of water, some salt, coffee, and mud. Now, put the salt in the first glass. So this is our mixture A. Stir it. Now, put the coffee in the second glass. That's our mixture B. Now, put the mud in the third glass. Stir it. That's our mixture C. Kindly observe. Observe well. Now, using the form below, you will make predictions of what will happen if the three materials are added to the water in each glass. So after giving your predictions, add the materials to the water, then write your observations. You can try the experiment too. Okay, remember that for every observation, give a reasonable explanation. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Alright, so what are the states of the materials that were combined with water? Again, what are the states of the materials used that were combined with water? Yes, all are solids. Now I want you to identify the different substances into a mixture in which solid materials can still be distinguished when combined, and a mixture in which solid materials cannot be distinguished when combined. Okay, another 1 minute. Alright, so what can you conclude in doing the activity? Alright, let's check. So, a mixture in which solid materials can still be distinguished when combined is a mud and water. We can still see the components of the mud and the water. We can still see and distinguish the components of mud and water when combined. Now, here are the mixtures in which the solid materials cannot be distinguished when combined. So we have salt and water, coffee and water. So, what you did is a good example of a solid and liquid mixtures. Can you give other examples? Yes, all of these are also solid and liquid mixtures. We have here cement, a mixture of soil and water, a coffee, then a juice, and a soda. It is a mixture of water, sugar, and carbon dioxide. All of these are examples of solid and liquid mixtures. So, congratulations, because you just have finished our lesson and you just have described the appearance of the mixtures formed from the combination of solid and solid, solid and gas, solid and liquid. Alright, just remember that matter can be classified as pure substance and mixture. Pure substance can be divided into elements and compound, while mixture is either cannot be distinguished or can be distinguished. Remember these two terms because you will encounter this on the next lesson. Now, how do you apply the knowledge of mixing in your day-to-day activity? Write down your answer. Alright, for your activity, identify the different substances into a mixture in which solid materials can still be distinguished when combined for the first column, and for the second column, mixture in which solid materials cannot be distinguished when combined. So, choose your answers here. We have here smoke, milk, buko juice, halo-halo, lemonade, and fruit salad. Alright, let's check. Here are the answers. We have fruit salad, halo-halo, cement on the first column, buko juice, milk, lemonade on the second column. Congratulations! Again, this is Miss ELOISA May LANUZA, your teacher. Goodbye!